we're peeling back the label on a hidden culprit in our diet that's stealthily compromising our heart health: trans fats. Have you ever wondered what's lurking in your favorite comfort foods? From the margarine on your morning toast to the fast food that's your guilty pleasure, trans fats are everywhere and they're not doing your heart any favors. We're going on a culinary detective mission to uncover the most common and surprising sources of trans fats in our diets. We'll explore why they're used, how they affect our health, and most importantly, how to avoid them. This video is your roadmap to making heart-healthier food choices without sacrificing flavor or fun in your meals. Why should you watch? Because knowing where trans fats hide is the first step in cutting them out of your diet for good. Whether you're struggling with cholesterol, looking to improve your heart health, or just aiming to eat cleaner, this video has the insights you need to make informed dietary decisions. So let's get started and transform the way you think about the foods you love. Trans fats are like the food world's villains. They're created through a process that turns liquid oils into solid fats, making stuff like margarine spreadable and giving snacks a longer shelf life. This might sound like kitchen magic, but it's not doing any favors for our bodies. Basically, trans fats are a byproduct of trying to make foods last longer on the shelf, but they're pretty tough for our bodies to deal with. They mess with our cholesterol levels in a bad way, which is no joke when it comes to keeping our hearts beating strong. Eating trans fats is like giving your heart health a 1-2 punch. They increase the bad cholesterol, LDL, that clogs up arteries and knock down the good cholesterol, HDL, that helps keep things clean. It's a setup for heart disease, which is a major problem worldwide. But it's not just about the heart. These fats can also stir up inflammation and up the chances of getting diabetes. Even a little bit in your diet can cause trouble, so it's best to steer clear of them as much as you can. Thankfully, the world's catching on to how bad trans fats are, and there's a big push to kick them out of our food. The World Health Organization wants them gone globally by 2023, and places like the US have already started saying bye to them. The US Food and Drug Administration, FDA, even said that partially hydrogenated oils, where trans fats come from, aren't safe to eat. So, while we're moving in the right direction, it's still up to us to check labels and make smart food choices to keep these sneaky fats out of our meals. Alright, let's break down the usual suspects when it comes to sneaking trans fats into our diets, and trust me, it's like uncovering a secret society of fats we never knew we were indulging in. First up, margarine, that butter imposter we all thought was the better bet for our toast. Turns out, the magic that makes margarine spreadable is also what fills it with trans fats. But here's the good news. The margarine world has gotten hip to the health game, offering versions that ditch the trans fats. Still, it pays to be a label detective because not all margarines are created equal. Now onto those delicious devils in the bakery aisle. Who doesn't love a good pastry or cookie? But here's the deal. Many of these treats are packed with trans fats, thanks to the shortening that gives them that oh-so-good flaky texture. If you're a sucker for sweets like I am, try hitting up a local bakery where things are made fresh, or even better, channel your inner baker and make some at home. That way, you know exactly what's going into your food. Fast food is another biggie. Those fries and fried chicken are hard to resist, but the truth is, a lot of fast food joints have been frying up their goodies in trans fat-laden oils for ages. The scene is getting better, with more places switching to healthier oils, but it's a slow change. And don't even get me started on snack foods. Chips, microwave popcorn, and even some frozen pizzas are like the Trojan horses of trans fats. They might look innocent, but they're often loaded with the stuff to keep them tasting fresh and delicious. So what's the game plan? Become a label-reading ninja. Watch out for words like partially hydrogenated. That's code for trans fats. And when in doubt, whip up your own snacks and treats. Not only do you get to control what goes into your food, but homemade always tastes better anyway. Let's keep it real, eat smart, and leave those sneaky trans fats on the shelf where they belong. Diving into the world of nutrition labels can feel like decoding a secret language. But once you've got the basics down, you become a savvy food detective, especially when hunting down trans fats. Here's the deal. Companies are pretty sneaky, and sometimes trans fats hide under the guise of partially hydrogenated oils. So if you see those words on the label, drop that package like it's hot. Remember, even if a product claims it has 0 grams of trans fat, it can still contain up to 0.5 grams per serving. And let's be real, who eats just one serving? The trick is to scan the ingredients list, not just the nutrition facts, to really know what you're eating. Now for the fun part, finding alternatives. Love margarine on your toast? Try switching to real butter in moderation, or even better, smash some avocado on top for a creamy, heart-healthy fat fix. Craving those commercially baked cookies? Homemade batches are where it's at. You control what goes in, and let's be honest, they taste way better. And for the fast food and snack food fans, consider this your cue to explore the wonders of home-cooked meals and snacks. Not only will you dodge trans fats, but you'll probably end up eating more wholesome, nutritious foods. Cooking at home sounds great until you're staring down a recipe that calls for shortening or some other trans fat-laden ingredient. Here's where you can get creative. Swap in unsaturated fats like olive or canola oil in your savory dishes. Baking something sweet? Applesauce or mashed bananas can often stand in for shortening or butter, adding a hint of natural sweetness and moisture without all the bad fats. The internet is a goldmine for substitution ideas, so don't be afraid to experiment. Plus, cooking at home isn't just good for your body. It's great for your wallet and can be a fun way to unwind or bond with loved ones. So roll up those sleeves and get cooking. Your heart will thank you. Cutting trans fats out of your diet is like giving your heart a high five. The health benefits of making this shift are enormous and pretty immediate. For starters, ditching trans fats can lead to better cholesterol levels. This means lowering the bad LDL cholesterol that clogs up your arteries and boosting the good HDL cholesterol that helps keep your heart ticking smoothly. The result? A significantly reduced risk of heart disease, heart attacks, and strokes. But the goodness doesn't stop there. By saying no to trans fats, you're also dialing down inflammation throughout your body, which can ease off conditions like arthritis and reduce the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. It's like hitting a health jackpot. Beyond the undeniable personal health wins, your choice to avoid trans fats has bigger ripple effects than you might realize. Every time you opt for healthier alternatives and scrutinize labels, you're casting a vote for what you want to see more of on the shelves. Food manufacturers are in the business of selling, and if consumers start turning their backs on products loaded with trans fats in favor of healthier options, you bet they'll notice. This consumer pressure can lead to reformulations of products to be trans fat-free, driving a market-wide improvement in food quality. It's a powerful way to contribute to a healthier food environment, not just for you, but for everyone. This collective shift in consumer behavior can set off a positive feedback loop. As demand for healthier, trans fat-free products increases, manufacturers might invest more in developing these options, making them more accessible and affordable. This, in turn, makes it easier for more people to make healthier food choices, amplifying the public health benefits. So, by making informed decisions about your diet, you're not just looking out for your own health. You're playing a part in a larger movement towards a healthier society. It's a testament to how individual actions can contribute to collective well-being and drive significant changes in the food industry, all while steering us towards a future where nutritious food is the norm, not the exception. We dove deep into the world of trans fats. From margarine to your favorite fast food fries, we uncovered the common culprits hiding in plain sight in our diets. We learned that while these fats might make our food taste good, they're no friends to our hearts, contributing to bad cholesterol levels, inflammation, and a higher risk of heart disease. But it's not all doom and gloom. We also explored practical, delicious alternatives and cooking tips to help us avoid trans fats without missing out on flavor. Now, I want to encourage you to keep the momentum going. Be vigilant about your food choices. Your heart and your body will thank you for it. Start reading those labels, get creative in the kitchen, and remember, every small change counts towards a healthier you. It's about making informed choices not just for a day or a week, but for life. And before you click away, hit that subscribe button to join the Brain Blitz family. Give this video a like if you learned something new, and don't forget to share it with your friends. Let's spread the word on trans fats and make healthier choices together. Have any tips or experiences in dodging trans fats? Drop them in the comments below. We'd love to hear how you're making your diet heart healthier. Stick around for the end screen, where you'll find a direct link to another transformative journey. From leaky gut to healthy gut, a 30-day challenge. This next adventure is all about healing from the inside out, focusing on nurturing one of the most crucial aspects of your health, your gut. After tackling the trans fats in your diet, taking on this challenge could be the next big step in revamping your overall well-being. The From Leaky Gut to Healthy Gut, a 30-day challenge, is not just a series of tips and tricks. It's a comprehensive guide designed to reset your digestive system and enhance your entire body's health. By following this challenge, you'll discover the power of gut health and its profound impact on everything from your immune system to your mood and energy levels. It's a perfect follow-up to ensure that your efforts in cutting out trans fats translate into even bigger health benefits. So don't miss out on this opportunity to continue your health transformation journey with Brain Blitz. Click on the link in the end screen and let's dive into another challenge together. And remember, if you haven't already, subscribing to Brain Blitz means you're never left out of the loop on the latest health challenges, insights, and breakthroughs designed to help you live your best life. Join us, share with friends, and let's make health and wellness a team effort. See you in the next challenge. Until next time, stay vigilant, stay healthy, and keep blitzing those bad fats out of your life.